Hey, what's up everybody? It's Levi Ellis here. Thanks again for watching and welcome to my new subscribers. If you're new to my channel, I'm trying to bring you cryptocurrency news in an entertainment kind of way, so it's easy for you to digest. So, this is the first day of the Dag of the Crypto here in Amsterdam, right? So let's see what the day will bring us. So let's go! So I'm here together with Kenneth and Jordi of the company.
Yes, we're from Coin Street Limited.
Good, nice to meet you guys. So can you tell us a little bit what your company is about and what you provide?
Yeah, we're teaching people worldwide to trade in cryptocurrency.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Having that community engagement is super important.
So, for example, it could be like product reviews, video reviews, anything.
And we are the first to be combining facial recognition with neural networks and data mining.
Wimac is the blockchain-based marketplace for digital content, and we're starting with photos. And before I show you how it works, let me explain why it's so important.
Hi everyone, my name is Itai. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Cool Cousin.
We decided to fix the other side of the problem, which is the access to care, payment for care, and quality of care.
It's an odd group of us worldwide. A lot of us were hackers originally when we were younger.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here together with Vincent. So Vincent is the host of the Dag van de Crypto here in the Amsterdam Rai, here in the Netherlands. So Vincent, thank you for making some time available to this short interview.
Levi. It's an honor. It's an honor to have you here at the conference.
It's an honor for me to have you in my show, actually.
It's an honor, Levi, to have you here at our place. And,
yeah, so here in the Netherlands, Vincent is very famous. But Vincent, can you do a short introduction about yourself so the international audience also knows who you are?
Okay, yeah. Well, I am a person who's always been interested in the consequences of technology and how it changes the world. So I started 4 or 5 companies myself in the AutoCAD world, document management world, and consultancy company. I always start small companies from 0 to 100 and then I do the next one. And I have been a trend watcher forever. I always look at these trends and I do presentation. What do they mean for society? So it's about internet or mobile internet or big data or artificial intelligence. 5 years ago I started with crypto. I'm very interested in electric self-driving cars, how they change. So I'm interested how technology changes the world and I like to get people excited about that.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so the intent of this interview is just to give the viewers an idea of how the Dag of the Crypto went, the first day. Can you do a short recap?
Yeah, okay. We had a couple of goals, and one of the things we wanted to do is saying people who do not know anything about that crypto stuff and who hear about it everywhere, we want to give them a solid foundation. Now, what is a solid foundation? First, we gave them an idea, where does the cryptocurrency fit in? You know, where does it come from? Where is it going? How is the Bitcoin different than all these other altcoins? How did that completely change in the last year? You know, it went from 98% of the value of all the coins to 70% to 30% of the coins.
True.
What kind of platforms are there? And also, what do we need with regulation? You know, we saw China, Korea, Japan, America, all these different kinds of regulation strategies. What are we going to do in Europe and what are we going to do in the Netherlands? So I had the central bank of Netherlands and the person who basically has to control all these financial institutions. We had them everywhere. Yeah, we had them everywhere discussing how can we make the Netherlands a good ICO country? How can we make them a crypto-friendly country while protecting the consumer? So that's what we did this morning. Then about 50% of the population disappeared to the crypto for dummy sessions. And they learned, you know, how do I buy these things? How do I store these things? What are all these exchanges all about? And how do you get them? And what are good strategies of investing in cryptos and that kind of stuff? So that was really very, very practical. Then we had 35 different blockchain startups who had everything to revolutionize the music rights business, or to basically change medicine, to have a coin in the medical programmed money to change the way people do healthcare transactions. Extremely important to reduce bureaucracy and make everything less corrupt by having his own coin who has very particular consequences. So we have 35 of those, and we had a lot of different pitches from that. And at the end of 5 pitches, the audience all got 100 Bitcoin on their
virtually, right?
Virtually, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, we don't have money to. And then we basically made them vote with their feet, and they could invest in all these different startups. So and then we also had a WhatsApp group. We should maybe also have a Telegram group, but they had a WhatsApp group where everybody could in and immediately talk to the speakers and get together, because I mean we had 70 speakers here.
Yeah.
We had brilliant speakers, and they of course are on stage only 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and then they could basically sit around and talk with everybody. So that was the whole goal, to ask ourselves, what is the society usefulness of crypto economy? How can we benefit from it as the Netherlands, and what do we need to do to make us more friendly? And what do these people who want to invest and get a return, how can we give them the tools? And that's what we ended with.
Perfect.
On day 1.
Day 1. And can you give us a sneak peek of what will gonna happen on day 2?
Yeah. So hey, if you like what we did, go to Dag van de Crypto and basically. Dag van de Crypto and look at it, because everything is online. You can basically see it. And the afternoon is English and the morning is Dutch. And tomorrow I'm going to talk to a bunch of experts about, hey, what are the consequences of the crypto economy? How are we going to, what is the economic consequence? What are the financial consequences? How will that change? I will have a bunch of ICOs on stage and go into depth to say, how can the ICOs change existing businesses? So I'm going to talk about that.
So you are really going to challenge them as well?
Well, I'm going to challenge them, but I'm also going to try to understand them. So that is really also, we have a fantastic speaker on mining. So we have a guy who is really into mining, who puts all the ASICs under oil, so that they stay very cool, use less energy, and you can put them, you can bring them to Iceland, have containers, so that they are less environmentally unfriendly. So we have speakers on that. So we have a whole bunch of speakers there, and then we also have we have a whole bunch of young crypto millionaires, who have 10, 15 million, and they show the tools on how they use their tool, how they manage their portfolio, and so we have some sessions about that too.
Interesting. Okay.
What do you think of it? How did you like the conference?
Yeah, I did like it very, very much. I've spoken to a lot of ICOs here, also with Polish one, for instance. That's one of the ICOs I am intended to invest in. So yeah, I think it's.
And what do they do? Polish one.
So they are focusing on, let's say, cybersecurity.
Oh yeah.
They also scored very high in the virtual ranking of, let's say, how much people would like to spend into the ICO. So. Yeah, I was really happy that they were here as well, so I could do a short talk with them.
Yeah, that will be a very popular movie. So, hey, and what time did you start? Let me ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
When did your channel? Why did you start your channel? And when was that? When you started your channel?
I started last year in March, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why was that? I mean, I see you always in your car talking. I mean, you like to talk, obviously, and ask questions.
True. Yeah.
What do you do in normal life?
Yeah, so I have my own company for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm a marketing automation consultant. So I work for the larger companies like Philips.
So you do boring things for rich companies who need service, and this is fun.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so and it's like I was in let's say some personal issues last year. So around March I was into, let's say, relationship problems.
Oh yes.
So due to that I went out of my house, let's say, and I could do two things. I could either cry all day or do something positive with my life. And so I started vlogging.
Never spoil a good crisis.
Exactly.
Never spoil a good crisis.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so I started with that, and then the 1st of December I've retired actually, because now I'm in a position that I can live out of my cryptocurrency.
No kidding.
Within a
Really?
year, within a year, yeah.
Really? And what was your investment strategy?
Well, I took like 30% of my, let's say, business capital into cryptocurrency. So that was my strategy. Go in with a large amount and then it, yeah.
Yeah, but what coins did you invest in? What ICOs did you invest in?
Yeah, so I bought in on Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum, Monero, Dash, and Ripple. And they all exploded.
Oh, Ripple.
So,
yeah, no, you made a bunch of money. Did you sell on time?
Yes,
because Ripple is a ripoff.
Yes, yes.
Ripple is completely overvalued,
That's true.
but it went that way. But were you out on time?
I went out when it went back to €2.50. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And you got in at 25.
Lower.
Lower. My God.
0.6 cents.
What?
0.6 cents.
0.6 cents.
Yeah, so
okay,
I'm
the
fine.
master, I can tell you, you've done a very good job.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming to the conference.
Thank you too.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Of course, I'm gonna make some more videos here.
Yeah, and if you
Fill out
like
more
it,
people.
watch it, the day of the crypto, dag van de crypto. I think the day of the crypto.com we have to, but otherwise it's the dag van de crypto. It's
Exactly.
Dutch. Okay,
Dankjewel, thanks. Leuk.